iPad and concentrate on I'm going to start deducting your wages. Right? Simple. Right?
So just a quick one. So if I had a number of
you can play that tomorrow. We cannot play your money tomorrow.
If I had an after school club,
yes,
then I can have another one in different areas.
But what's the characteristics of the people that run? And you know, it may be, different areas might be cross-cultural, there might be a geo-demographic mix because different areas might have different things going on. But you still would have an idea of the type of characteristics you want in that organisation. You'd have a functional model. So that's what you've got to start looking at. What's the business model? Alright? You're entrepreneurs. And this is what entrepreneurs are doing. They're always on the creative, but we forget, behind that, all that innovation, and the idea is that there is a model, we need a model, otherwise, where's your railway line? If I want to get on a train from Euston to Manchester, and they pick up the rails and direct them to Cornwall, am I going to get to Manchester? No. How do I know that I'm not on the way to Manchester, and I'm on the way to Cornwall? How do I know?
Job description.
Right, or in terms of the railway line, how would I know?
Signage.
That's it.
Step of the way.
Yeah.
Signs.
Yeah. You can see.
Right? Do you understand my point? So, where are your signs to be able to determine where you are going? Right? And one of the key signs when you're dealing with human beings is that job profile. Who you are, and also understanding what yours is. I won't go too much on that because I'm going to touch on that again a little bit later. Alright? I'll just touch on, I'm kind of opening up the whole thing so you find as I go through, I'll kind of go into that. So I'm plugging points on you. That's that. I'm going to come back around to you when I finish. Is that okay? Alright? Because then you don't have to get good. Alright, so what is your strategy?
I think I've about 2 or 3 strategies, but I know that.
So you've got a multiple strategy.
Yeah. That
becomes one strategy.
Yeah.
So come.
So what it is that I do exhibitions, but then
that's a tactic.
Okay.
I want a strategy.
The strategy is that I'll do, for example, I'll do the Black History Month so regularly, and then I want it to turn to a monthly.
That's another tactic.
Okay. Okay, get to the strategy.
And you're becoming a worker, not an owner.
Okay.
Although we may have to do it.
Yeah.
To fill the gap, but that doesn't mean that's who we are.
Okay, I'll do something that allows my work to go online, and then people can buy it from online.
Okay.
Then I'll have somebody managing that online stuff.
Okay.
So that can be
right.
Making me money.
What skill set? What's the skill set they're going to have?
They have to have the skill set of a salesperson.
Right.
They have to have the.
But they're only managing online.
Yeah,
most IT people, or most IT people, like to have the skill set of a salesperson.
No.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I get
so what you're doing, you're pulling now.
Yeah.
But that's good. Yeah. Because what it is, we're sharing and caring together. Yeah. And what it's showing us, that is how entrepreneurs think.
Yeah.
Alright? The current day entrepreneurs. That's why majority are not successful.
Yeah.
Let's keep it as it is. Majority of entrepreneurs out there today are not successful.
Yeah.
It's a fashionable word.
Yes, it is. It is.
Right? But that's not going to be you.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. It will not be you. Yeah. Okay? So we're going to go into that a little bit as we go along. But I want you to think about that. So don't be embarrassed about it. Yeah. It's just making you understand, hold on, I've got to get serious. Yeah? You understand? Because it's easily said, but it's easily done.
Yeah. I think I'm trying to still understand the difference.
The business model, which I understand. I'll spend some time with you. Yeah. That's why I plugged you on that straight away. Yeah. I didn't want to repeat what you really did. Yeah. So I said, right. Like your head went up. It was like, whoa, body language. Straight away told you his head's up there. Yeah. All right? Help me, please. Yeah.
That's what I was doing.
All right? You know what I mean? That's not a problem. But you can only get help if you help yourself. Yeah? You know, you've got to meet them halfway. Yeah? All right? Well, we'll give it that. All right? Go ahead.
Okay, I'm interested in e-commerce.
Yeah.
So I'm just investigating ways of doing that. So there's several approaches.
Okay.
There's another lady in the club who's doing the same thing. So we've been talking. Yes, that's where I'm at really.
Good. What's the strategy? BJ, make sure that I'm deducting you.
No, I got an alarm.
Good. Okay.
So the strategy is talking to people who've done it. and also there's lots of things online, especially on YouTube. And so I'm just at the moment looking at different ways of approaching this.
Right. So you're looking to identify a strategy. Right, I want to all make a I love the way she works. Very good with words. Very creative with words. And I like the hand signals as well. Bye-bye, I got you. Right, we've only touched, I think you weren't stretching it out a bit because I heard you was on your way. So, we just touched on the entrepreneurship element, and so far we've just touched on what is entrepreneurship, why do they want to be an entrepreneur, and do they have a strategy. So, sorry, do you have the visionary plan will come through, so I've held that back, kind of reversed that. So we're kind of, so you ain't missing much, all right? Yeah? So they're all going, we've identified that no one really has a strategy, and we don't really understand what it means to be an entrepreneur. But we will by the time we leave.
Yeah.
Okay? And we'll be grounded. And we'll start putting things into action because I'm on action. Alright? So that kind of brings you into the picture then. So when I go around again, I won't miss you again. Alright? So, do we have a visionary plan? Now I know you've done a lot of this in the Millionaire Clubs. I'm not over it. I know how Money Mike deals with a lot of that. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that. But just give me an idea, and I touched on that last time. What do you see as a vision? Now I'm going to open this up to the group. What is a vision?
What we can see, like where we're going, like the end goal. That's how I see it.
Can you see it?
Yeah, with my mind's eye.
So you visualize it?
Yeah.
Alright. So how do you visualize?
How do I?
Yes. Once you've got the inspiration, what do you do thereafter to follow it?
I write it out.
Write it.
I also create vision boards.
Good.
Yeah.
Right? So you've got storyboards, so visualize it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. Perfect. Does everybody do that?
Yeah.
Great. You got that? So that's what you got to do. Rip out magazines, download pictures, put it up around you. Live it, breathe it. Bathroom walls, bedroom walls, the whole 9 yards. But make it work. Visualize it. Okay? And bring it into that context. Alright? So I won't spend too long on that because I know that's still. Alright, so the next step we're going to deal with is what we were comfortably leading in before, which is managing your HR. We kind of touched a bit on that. So we're going to look at administrative roles and procedures. Does anybody have any administration roles? Any administrative experience? Anybody? Alright, what is it?
Administrator.
Yeah. Is that what you are?
Yeah.
Great. So that's a great one. That's a perfect answer, isn't it? Yeah? But you think you're going to get away, but you're not.
Yeah.
What type of administration? And I want you to watch how I work as well. What type of administration?
Organized.
Correct. So if I said to you, what is a URN, would you know?
What?
A URN.
I am.
You with me? A unique reference number. Would you know? But do you see my point? Because it's a universal system I'm about to show you. Alright? So how do you file? Do you file by A to Z? Or is it done by a numbering system?
A to Z.
A to Z. Right. We're going to change that today. Because what is universal? Alright? If I'm filing A to Z, which is great, and I'm glad you are, thank you for that. Don't feel bad. I'm not here to beat you down. You're teaching everybody when you're over. It takes a lot to stand up and be on. Alright? And yourself.
University administrator.
Great. So you should understand your rights. But you probably work with them and you don't even know what they are. But when you go on Monday, you go, that's what he was on about.
But I'm thinking we've moved everything online now.
Yes.
So now we don't have physical.
No, doesn't matter. If it's still your URN, each student has a number. Am I wrong or right?
Yeah, they
Right,
do.
there's your URN.
Oh, okay.
It stands for unique reference numbering system.
Okay.
Alright? I want you to think in numbers. Why do I like you thinking in numbers and not words?
Because we're going to sell.
Absolutely, you're business people. It's a money game, right?
Yeah.
And when you get to 5,000 and odd customers, are you likely to remember every single one of them?
No.
Are you likely to remember their names?
No.
Like, well, I think we're up to 1,000 or something this year. And do you know how many we did with a lot of, we've got a level 1 course that we do. We do a lot of other courses up to level 7. We're particular on one of my businesses. And there are so many Mohammeds and Hassans. With the same surname. Right? It's just like, you know, it's not very inventive. Right? So can you imagine? Right? And we've had the situation at times in the early stages where someone came and took someone else's certificate because they had the same name, but it wasn't the same person. Although he presented his driving license and everything else assisted before we had it tied. And I was harking on to my principle about unique reference numbering systems. Alright? And a unique reference numbering system is where everybody has a number. Have you ever looked at a letter and at the end of the letter you see it's got a reference and a number?
Yeah.
Right, and then the next one has a number. And you phone up the organisation and what's the reference letter on the number on the letter, please? Have you ever had that?
Yeah.
Right, because they're sending out thousands of letters. How do they identify you? By a unique reference number. So what I want you to do is start thinking like that. Think about things in numbers. Why am I asking you to number things?
You can find them.
That's primarily that as well, right? But there's also another reason I'm asking you. In terms of business, and if you're growing,
So we know the volume.
you're monitoring and measuring. Yeah? Does that make sense? And in terms of my customer service, if I'm going to do a customer service level with somebody, right, I need to know how many times I wrote this person. Is this my third letter, fourth letter, fifth letter, sixth letter? How many times? How many times I responded to this person? How many times I communicated with this person? How many times does this person come back to me? Does that make sense? Alright? And you can do all this on systems. But let's manage those systems effectively. So what I'm asking you to do is think about a unique reference numbering system. So even when you go into one day, it's very simple, everything is a number. You understand? Every client has a number. You go and visualize it in your head. If it's too much work, they're not going to pay you extra. Whatever. Alright? But do some research on it because you find your job will be so much easier. I'm sure you've got to look in the A to Z. Probably A to Z is this. Find me Aziz Solar. Alright, yeah? You spent half an hour looking for it, yeah? Well, if it was a number, oh, that is so-and-so. That is so-and-so, straight away. Because you know where 1 to 50 is. 100 to whatever, does that make sense? So you're minimizing it. And strange enough, when she's talking about everything goes online, that's what a computer generally does, it automates numbers on the CRM system. Alright? What I also want you to think about, in terms of your administration roles and procedures, is what does your business do from the time you get a prospect to the end consumer? What does it do? Do you understand? How many of you know the process from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right through? How many of you know? Have you ever mapped it out? Do you understand my point?
Yeah,
Making you think, right?
I understand the process, but it's more, do I fully stick to the process?
Don't have to, as long as you know what it is.
Okay, yeah.
Does you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you come off track, you need to know where it's at. You can be flexible, but do you know the process? And more importantly, you might not because you're entrepreneurial. What about someone coming behind you? If you're not sticking to it, they're going, where's Mike going now? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But sometimes, like my PR, I get to will me in. Because I'm like that. I know entrepreneurs will do that. Right? But then, as long as you're clear on what the process is, because as an organisation, you need to map out your systems and processes. So what I want you to do, right, is write down, right, it's an exercise for you, so put it in your book, the process from the time you get a customer to the end on what your business does. So i.e., I prospect for the customer, exhibition, you prospect for the customer. I write the customer, point 2. The customer, then I follow through, point 3.
Yeah.
Then I make an appointment, just give an example there, point 4. Then from there I follow through, point 5. Then at the end of it I may send a quote, point 6.
Yeah.
Then 7 is I may follow through on the quote, point 8, and so on and so on. So you're mapping it out,
yeah.
and it becomes like a table.
Yeah.
You may have things that spread out on the side because they may not do or whatever, but
Yeah.
eventually you get a guideline. This is what we do in ISO management as well. Anyone familiar with ISO, Total Quality Management Systems? No? Well, ISO is the Total Quality Management System for organisations internationally. Alright, you have it for Total Quality Management, you have it for environment, which you see ISO 14001. 8001 is a safety, and they've got all different other ones down as well. Okay?
So what does it mean?
International Standards Organisation. Right? And what it is it's the standard globally. It comes out of the BS 5750, which is a kite mark, was a kite mark here on British Standards Institutions. But it's kind of gone national now. And what it does, it gives you a system and a process to see what's working and what's not. And things will go wrong. But if you don't know what's going wrong, are you in business? Do you understand my point? So you want to vet further. Why am I asking you to do that? What is it that you're doing by creating that framework? What is it that you're doing?
For systemizing.
Right. Does that make sense? Right? And with a system and a process, what are you likely to generate out of that? As a human being, what would you say my system and process is in my human being? What's my main function? What makes me function? What's my system and process as a human being?
You wake up.
To wake up in the morning.
What's my framework?
You wake
Yeah, waking up's only part of it. That's a chore. But what's my framework?
Your physiological,
Well, physiological right, but internal right. The organs are additional, they're bolt-ons, right? But what's the framework that they're all bolted
The
onto?
bones.
The skeleton.
The skeleton, yeah.
Right? The bare bones, as they say. You know where it comes from, right? So I want you to deal with the bare bones. Right? The basic framework of what your business should look like from beginning to end. Right? Because once you've got that, then you can add on the heart, the lungs, do you understand? The organisms then. Because the organism, yeah, and this is one of my favourite ones, the word organisation, keyword organ. Right? And if the head is not connected to the body, is it functional? So we know we're all spiritual, so we have the spirit, which we know, we all pray and everything else. The mind is the head. It's connected. The body is the business. Okay? And I want you to think of it in that order. Alright? So if the head is not connected to the business, where's it going? Right? You're like a fish, you ever seen a fish? That's what fish do, right?
Yeah.
Why is the fish doing that? Every time, I don't know if you're young, but I mean, one of my favourite sayings for one of my peers, adult peers when I was younger was, you got fish brain, what? You're fish brain, boy! Alright? When you do something silly. Fish brain, boy! Alright? Because fish don't know why it's open his mouth, but it's open his mouth. You see a bit of food? Alright, when there's no food. Because that's what we do. We're prospecting, right? We're looking for money. But do we really need it? Do you understand? What is it we need? Because I asked you that question earlier, and nobody was clear. So what I want to understand is specifics. Be specific in what you're doing. Because you're only one person, and you can't do it all. Otherwise you'll get trained, it'll be too much. Right? Now I'm not saying you can't build it, but know what you want, in terms, especially in HR. Yeah? Because once you know what your administration roles and procedures are, and somebody comes into my organisation and they want to do something with me, from I can tell them what goes on in my organisation and they're clear, how would they perceive me? I put it out on a piece of paper. Pardon? Organised. Get it? Organised. I call it organ-wise. Right? Because wisdom. Eh? When you go to organisations, what do they give you as an employee? They just put you into work, or they put you through a process. What's the process?
Training.
Right, induction, training, right? What's your training mechanism for someone coming to your organisation? What's your induction process? Do you understand my point? Because you've got to think scalable. What you put together now is the seed that's going to grow. You don't want to be doing that up the road. Build the foundations of a mansion, and then you can put a TP on top of it. Doesn't matter. Even if it's a Lego house, you have the foundations of a mansion. But try putting a mansion on the foundation of a Lego house or a TP. What will happen to it? Will it fall down? Or will it stand up? But if I put a TP house on the foundations of a mansion, is it likely to stand up? And then when I scale it and build the mansion, will it hold up? Yeah. Too many organisations, they outgrow themselves. You hear this all the time because they're not scalable. You want to grow something, like you said, globally, you want things to be there, you want to be big, you want to grow, you want a multi-million business, then plan for a multi-million business. put the foundations and the infrastructure in place for a multi-million business. Alright? That costs nothing except information. Alright? And framework. Okay? And you work it as you go along. Okay, silence. Okay? Is that clear? Any questions on that? Because that's a key point. Because we're starting to go forwards now. Because that's going to be the basis of your model. Alright? That's all right. We did Joe there. After the camera's working, is it still going, PJ?
Yes.
Good. So I'll make sure you guys get this stuff somehow. I'm sure we can do it on videos. So, what I'm saying is administration, procedures, and roles. Is that clear with everybody? Is everybody clear on that? Think like you. And what I'm saying, might replicate yourself. Think how you can replicate yourself. Let me start the answer. Think how you can replicate yourself. How do you replicate yourself? Because you can only do so much in your capacity. So how do you grow? Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Welcome.
Thank you.
All right?